Yo, what's up?
Yo,
We're here. Let's go. What's it?
we're back.
Podcast what?
Number 12, yo.
Holy Snikes. 12?
Holy poopies.
I almost said it. I had to stop myself from saying what I wanted to say. But, oh my God. I can't believe we
Number
have 12 of these things.
I can't believe we've made it this far.
It's crazy.
We've barely made it. We're so inconsistent with this.
Oh, we're terrible. We're terrible on a stick. We're like a, I don't know. We're like a, what are those? What, corn dogs? That's what Christian likes, right?
Yeah, he likes corn dog.
Yeah, he does. I mean, he's a corny dog. But so today we're going to talk about how to get back to golf, and it's probably one of the biggest and most difficult things in the world, because even if you're young or old, you have a family, you have responsibilities, you have college when you're young, you have school. It's time, effort, money. Money's always the right. Probably one of the. That's probably one of the.
Not to mention, like if you lose it, like it's so hard to get like if you were good at golf, you're never gonna get that good again. So it's mentally draining because it takes so long to get like decent at golf.
And I totally agree. And the crazy part about the thing is a lot of people that are privileged don't have the desire to get better at golf. And then you have guys that don't have money that have the desire and they don't have the ability to get better because they don't have the opportunity. It's so crazy. Golf is like literally one of those things that it's like eating every day. You know what I mean? Like, it's so hard to function if you do not play golf every day. And you can't function if you don't eat every day. It's basically it in a nutshell, right?
Yeah, you need to go out, like, I would say probably like at minimum once a week. Minimum.
And I got to say, you can't even do, when I was playing golf in college, and believe me, I sucked. I was horrible in college. I didn't even learn to play golf till I went to work full time, and I had the opportunity to play while I was working at. Long story. Don't get me going. But I had a person that I worked with that taught me how to golf. Like he taught me how to golf because he wanted somebody to golf with that was good. And it didn't hurt us. It was, it was a 3-shift company. We worked 24 hours a day, and I worked the second shift along with the first shift, and he taught me how to play golf. And I played golf before that, and I was terrible. I played on the golf team, and you know what the coach told me? He goes, "Dude, shoot 99 and we'll win." Shoot 99? 99 sucks. I'm like, you're playing college golf and the college coach tells you to shoot 99? I'm like, dude, that's horrible. Now
what are you playing in college for?
But the thing is that I was better than all the other guys. You know what I mean? It's like one of those things where I didn't realize how to play golf. And the biggest thing about golf and anything, if you want to get better in golf, it's not the longest drive. It's not the best approach shot. It's chipping and putting. Chipping and putting, hands down, will save your golf game. Now, if you want to be a pro,
especially putting,
yeah, you got to get a better approach shot. You got to get close. You can't have fucking shit. Did I just drop an F-bomb?
You just dropped an S-bomb too.
Oh, damn it! Fuck! What do I got, Tourette's?
No, but as we quoted in a previous episode before, it doesn't matter like how good you are at putting though. If you can hit it this far away from the cup every time when your approach shot, important shot. Your most important shot is your approach shot.
The approach shot is the most important shot, but you also have to understand that you have not you're not playing on a simulator. Like everybody that sits there and goes, "Oh, I shot 67 on a simulator." Well, yeah, you're on a putting mat, and the thing is completely level.
Mm-hmm.
You can't even justify being a good golfer if you're playing on a simulator. I'm sorry. I just
You shoot 67 on a simulator. You might shoot 80 in real life.
yes, yeah. And the thing
Mm-hmm.
is and the worst part is sometimes when you play these simulators, it'll actually make you worse. It'll make you a bad golfer because you don't know how to hit, above your feet, below your feet, side lie, all those lies that are so difficult that you have to, adjust to. And it's just crazy. It's just golf is literally, and that's why people, when you see these tournaments in Florida, the scores are so friggin' low because Florida is as flat as a pancake. And then they
Not
come
to
up.
mention, these people in Florida play every day. These
Yeah, well,
people in Florida go out twice a day.
yeah, but you think about it. Think about how Florida is literally a swamp. It's a swamp. So
Mm-hmm.
what? It's flat as a pancake, and then they come up to Connecticut or New York or New Jersey in the Northeast,
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. Now,
Mm-hmm.
southern Pennsylvania is pretty flat.
Some of it is. Some of it is.
Some of it is. Now, the
Yeah,
course what's
like
the course that you took me to? Turtle.
Turtle Creek.
That's
Turtle
I
Creek.
love that. I love that course. By the way,
That's a good course.
it's
It's a
a great
great
course.
public course. You ever
What's
come out in the Philadelphia area? So many courses to choose from, but Turtle Creek is a nice one.
yeah,
It's
and
nice
I
and
don't.
cheap. It's like $30 a player.
It's the people are a little miserable working there, but that's okay.
I
But
don't know what's their problem.
I know, dude, you're working at a golf course. Come on, bro, let's live the dream.
Come on,
But
man.
whatever. Their hot dogs suck, by the way.
Yeah, my friend got one the other day. Oh my god, or the other week. Last time I went out. Oh my god, this thing
Terrible.
was burnt, shriveled up. It looked like the guy was like. It looked like a man who was like 90 years old.
Oh,
Just
terrible
it
glizzy.
looked like you went to the gym and all the guys are walking around with no towels on. Except it wasn't like this. It was like this.
And gravity kicked in. Oh
Oh my
shit!
god.
But I'm telling you, other than the food, the course is it has a great variety. That's the best part about it. It's flat, but it also has different variety of, if you hit a bad shot and you hit it off to the right, you have to hit, that's what you're supposed to have in a golf course.
Yeah, you got a bunch of variety. You got bunkers, you
Yeah.
got water. You got
it,
water on both sides on the course, bunkers on both sides.
yeah. And then we have, what was it? The other one, what was the other, Rivercrest? That course is just terribly hard,
So hard.
so
Especially
hard.
the ravine of it. It's
It's
it's like 150 yards. It's well, you hit on a hill on up here. You hit on a hill, and then there's a huge ravine.
oh,
Huge ravine.
like
Like if
death.
you go down it, if you fall down
Yeah,
there, you're
seriously.
probably dead.
Yeah, it's like Death Valley. It's like not even kidding. It's like this. It's straight down.
With like rocks jagged out, and then so you're hitting it on the hill up here, and then you got the big ravine like 200 yards across, and then you have a little green like 100 yards down
Yeah,
across the ravine. Across the ravine is the fairway, and then you have to hit it straight left from there, and it just doesn't make any sense. It's like I think it's a par four.
it is a par
I
four.
don't know how it's a par four. It should be a par five.
The craziest part is if you play it safe and hit to the right, there's a pool there. If you hit it too far, you'll hit it right into the pool.
Not to mention, if you hit it too far again, you're hitting into the houses.
Yes, I mean
Mm-hmm.
that's crazy. But I did that was the one I almost got a hole in one on that. Remember, you were there. I almost,
Yeah.
dude, how awesome! I never had a hole in one in my life, other than mini golf, which doesn't count, and chip and putt. I've hit chip and putts, doesn't count. And if anybody says you go to a par 3 course and you get a hole in one on a par 3 only course, I'm sorry. Everybody says, oh, it counts if it's on a par 3. No, it doesn't count. It doesn't count. It has to be a USGA rated course and you make a friggin' hole in one. That's all. But my point is, all of this combined, you're literally going out as a weekend warrior, as a golfer, and trying to get back to golf. And it's probably the most difficult thing in the world. I mean,
it takes up a day.
A day.
Takes up. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. So you got to
Especially if you walk it, you can't do anything else that day. You're so tired.
Like, think about it. Think about it. Like, you go, say you have a tee time at 10 a.m. Mm-hmm. You go play the course. Even if you drive to the course, you have to be there at least 20 minutes ahead of time. 20 minutes. Mm-hmm. So that means you're literally, so you got to leave your house at like 9 o'clock in the morning. If you're even close to the course. Now, knowing me, I have no ability to even be near a course that I can afford because every course is a private course and the cheapest course is Baltusrol and it's like $150,000 a year. But in Pennsylvania, even if you're in Pennsylvania, Pennsylvania's, like what, probably 15 times the size of New Jersey, maybe more,
something
right?
Like that. I mean, there's golf courses all over Pennsylvania, though. At least the eastern part of Pennsylvania, there's golf courses all over.
Yeah, there's Shawnee, there's the Poconos, there's South Philly. I mean, South Philly, I forgot what the name of the course is, but there's a really prestigious course.
Philly. I have 4 courses near. Including private courses, I have like 6 courses within like a half hour of me.
Well, and that's the crazy part because when I drive near you guys, I literally am like, dude, if I drive in New Jersey, I never see a golf course. They're like completely. I drive in Pennsylvania. I'm like, there's a golf course. Everybody gets a golf course. I feel like fucking Oprah. Like everybody gets a golf course. Yeah, of course.
We got Ravenclaw. We got Rivercrest.
Oh,
they're not hitting me right now, but we got Turtle Creek.
I mean, Turtle Creek, I gotta say, for what the price is, what is it, $35 with a cart?
Oh, we got Phoenixville Country Club.
Oh yeah, that's a nice course.
Spring Hollow, Pickering Valley, like all of these are within a half hour.
Yeah,
and I haven't even named all of them yet.
Yeah, and I have what? I have Baltusrol. I have Jesus Christ, Trump Nationals, 20 minutes from my house. Like, I mean, I'm waiting for the liberals to fucking set it on fire. but that's an old different topic. But it's just crazy how
we don't get political here.
Yeah, I don't get political. It wasn't political. I was stating a fact. but we have we have even if you go out west, we have like Beaverbrook, which is just an amazing golf course, and that's like $150 for a round of golf. I mean, you know how hard it is if you have a wife and 2 kids that are going to school, and how difficult it is. And that my point is of all this, and with the price, is probably the biggest thing of anything is what keeps people not getting back to golf. Mm-hmm. And then you got the price, and then you have the time on top of it. Your wife isn't going to handle that. You can't go away for 6-7 hours. God forbid you stop for a beer on the 19th hole. Right?
Oh, and then the worst part is the trifecta. We're not hating on golf, by the way. We love golf.
No,
we have a whole podcast about golf.
Yeah, we love golf.
The trifecta is the thing on the ice, the cherry on top of the ice cream is that if you go out your first time and you suck, you shoot like 120, 125, 130, you're never going out again.
No.
You're probably throwing your clubs into the lake.
I mean, think about it. Like the only good thing is if you do swing 120 times and hit, at least you're getting your money's worth.
You
Because
could say that. You could say that.
you could
But
see that.
you're probably throwing your clubs in the
You're
lake as
probably
well. So
putting your
you're
clubs.
losing your
Yeah,
money.
yeah, it's like the what's that Family Guy? So am I supposed to aim for the water? No, you're not supposed to aim for the water. Will you hit in the water? No, we're supposed to have fun. We're supposed to golf.
We're having fun.
Dude, I watched that clip. I actually saved it in my
They have
favorites.
a bunch of clips that are like that. They're all
Oh,
awesome.
and it's true. It's so true because your wife would if you took your wife to golfing and you said to her like she'd be like, oh, why'd you hit in the water? I'm like, well, am I supposed to hit in the water? She doesn't know. You know, like they don't know golf, like especially, and I don't mean you're just your wife, but someone anyone.
You're fuming underneath.
What?
And you are fuming underneath. And they ask you a question. Like,
It's true. It's true. Oh my god!
What are you doing? Undermining my skills?
Oh, and that's the thing is like, husband and wives should not golf together. I don't care. Go out to dinner, meet them at the turn. If the wife wants to go play golf, go play golf. If the guy wants to play golf, they go play golf. Don't mix. Like my daughters.
Go mini golfing otherwise.
Yeah,
mini golfing together.
Mini
go golfing together.
Honestly, I love mini golf. I don't care
Mini
what
golf is
anybody
a
says.
great idea.
When are you going to go do mini golf with your girlfriend?
I'm going to soon.
You got to do that, man. But anyway, that's another whole another subject. But the whole point is like, even with my daughter played and made the varsity team, never played golf in her life. She's just a really good athlete. And she made the golf team. And their team in the town that I'm in never, ever, ever won a match ever. With her on the team, with one other girl, they won 2 matches in the first time in history. And she doesn't want to play anymore because she goes, it's just boring. She told me, she said, Dad, I don't, it's just not, it doesn't appeal to me. It's too slow. And that's the other thing too about golf. Like when you were, now this is what I'm going to ask you. I'm going to ask you a really serious question. When you were younger, and I know you are really, really good at tennis. When you played tennis,
I had an offer. I had one offer. I didn't see it though. I didn't read. I still have a problem with not reading my email. So
same.
So I didn't see the offer. It was a tryout offer, by the way. It wasn't a like you're on the team offer. It was a tryout offer. Where it was, I think, not King's College. It was Grove City College, north of Pittsburgh, is where it was. And I had one offer for tennis. But I wasn't into golf in high school. It was too slow for me. It's too slow for me.
That's you just completely answered my question. That most people, it's too tennis.
I would rather play because everybody my age plays basketball. We're all into football, and I mean you're all into your own other sport. Like most of my friends were into baseball, but I was into tennis. And then I had tennis friends who were into tennis, and then all my other friends played football. But you didn't hear one friend of mine play golf. No. I made friends with a guy from high school afterwards that I play golf with now, but like none of my actual friends got into golf until after high school. College is where you get into golf.
Yeah, and no different. I played golf. The only reason I started golfing, well, actually, no, I take that back. I started golfing at 9 years when I was 9 years old, but I had a fantastic opportunity. Nobody will ever have this opportunity that I ever had in golf. But I grew up in Toms River, New Jersey. They had Bay League golf course. You pay $20 a year to get a county card. I think I still actually have the card. It has my name on it, face, everything. You pay $3, $3 $3, dude. And this is like, I mean, yeah, I'm almost 50 years old. I'll be 50 years old next year. But $3 at 9 years old, and you could play the whole entire day. But the rule was you could not stop anybody else. Like if somebody was in your way, you have to let them play through. We didn't give a shit. We're like, fuck yeah, let everybody go through. We literally, my mom would drop me off at like 8 a.m. in the morning and pick me up at 8 p.m. And we'd have hot dogs at the turn. They had golden tea. And we'd hang out at the bar until our parents picked us up, and it was the best time. But there is no opportunity for people like that anymore. It's getting completely out of hand. And like I said, the only reason you got into golf is because you don't want to play tennis anymore, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't have anyone to play with anyway. But I mean, I wouldn't be nearly as good anymore anyway, so it's fine. I would say the only other reason I never got into golf was that when I tried to get into golf was like the summer after 8th grade, going into 9th grade, freshman year. And I was trying out for the golf team because I quit football because I was too small. I mean, I wasn't even that small. It was just I was convinced by my parents that I was too small. I'm an average size guy. I'm 5'11".
Same.
So
6 foot. You got a great arm, by the way.
5'11".
No.
For my tennis.
No. Remember we were throwing the football?
Yeah. Yeah, I was a good pitcher too. I was a good pitcher.
Yeah, and
I never hit a ball. I think I hit like one ball a year. Honestly, so bad at that.
I think when you were throwing the football, the one time we were hanging out, was it? I don't know. Was it your Aunt Casey that said? She goes, "Wow, Colin, you should have been a quarterback." And you went, "My parents wouldn't let me fucking play football." He said I was too small, but I couldn't play either because I was too small as well.
Well, you grew after like late into high school, right?
Yeah, I grew after my sophomore year. I mean, I was very late bloomer, but
I was always average size. I was just like on the skinny side was the thing. But after I quit football already, I was trying out for golf that year. And a couple of my friends were like playing for like a year or two already. So I was like, there's no way I'm going to make this team. But I had gotten all the way to the final round of tryouts, like for the developmental team. I was shocked I was even there. But I don't know what it was. I played so bad that day. I played so bad at a course called Rolling Turf. Wow. The same course where it's like the 100 yards uphill.
Oh, nice.
I was stuck in a bunker, and I had like 8 tries to get – it took me like 8 tries to get out the bunker. And I just picked up the ball and said, "You know what? I'm done with this hole." That was the first hole. That was the first hole that day. So you know how my day went after that. I was done. I told myself I'm never playing golf. I hate this game. But here I am on a golf podcast. So
we don't care. Nobody's watching this shit anyway.
I'm a liar.
But it's so funny you said that because I played in a course and we made it and we were leading in the state championship. And they had these they call them pot belly bunkers. You cannot hit out of it. You actually have to hit behind. You have to turn around and hit out the back way. It's just it's just stupid, but that's what
they purposely make it downhill.
Yeah, it's literally they do that because they make it so. The course was what is it? Forsgate Country Club. They actually removed the bunkers, by the way, because people were leaving the golf club. Because the way the fairway would go, the fairway, if you didn't hit, you would hit in the fairway and the ball would just sit there and then roll and funnel right into this pot bunker. That's not right. You can't do that to people. You hit a fairway, get it in the fairway. You keep it in the fairway. If they hit in the bunker, yeah, that's fine. but it's just like it's one of these things that like people just golf is just so difficult. I'm like, I don't care what anybody says. Like we even joked about the last one of the former podcasts. Michael Jordan actually built a course for his game. I mean,
Yeah, we talk about that.
Yeah.
Celebrities playing golf. Or no, that's a whole episode is dedicated to Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
So go back and listen to that.
Go back and listen. It's a really good podcast. But my point is that he was so frustrated with golf that he just said, F you, I'm building my own course to my game. I mean,
and I'm gonna look great, and all you guys
and he goes,
look like garbage.
I'm sick of losing $600,000 to Phil Mickelson, which is just alleged.
It didn't happen. It didn't happen for legal reasons. That didn't happen.
for air quotes. But he literally built his own course for his own game. Like that's crazy. Like I mean that, and I know because you went to Kings Mill. Remember Kings Mill?
Mm-hmm.
You never got to play there, right?
No, I didn't get to play there.
But you played tennis there, right?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Oh, okay. So Kings Mill is in wherever in Virginia, I don't know.
It's right by Busch Gardens.
Yeah, it's literally you can take a shuttle.
It's right by Jenkintown.
Yeah, you can literally take a shuttle to Busch Gardens. Fantastic resort. People are amazing. They have two courses. They have one is called the Plantation Course, which I don't know how they still hold that one, and the other one's the River Course.
They still have
I don't know. Like seriously, like it's like, and the Plantation Course is fantastic. I never got to play the River Course, so when I told people, I said, "Oh, where'd you play in Kingsmill?" I said, "Oh, Plantation." Well, they look at me like, "Wait, whoa, bro." I'm like, "No, that's the name of the course." You know, that's the name of the course.
The way they make up for it, though, is that only white people work that course.
No, but it's not right. You know, like
for legal reasons, that was another joke. That was another joke, by the
way. We trust me, we're not like that. But the thing is, the Plantation Course was designed by Arnold Palmer, and every single hole goes from left to right, left to right, left to right. The only hole on the whole entire course is the 18th hole, and it goes right to left. But it doesn't matter because it's not developed. You can still play left to right and land it on the green. It's like one of the most friendliest course. Like we were talking about, we were talking about somebody said something about the breakers. I think I was talking about it on my live. The breakers, very, very friendly. Live. What?
On your TikTok.
Yeah, we had the TikTok live. The breakers, Florida. I think it's Jupiter, or maybe it's West Palm. I'm not quite 100% sure.
It was Destin, Florida, by the way, not Destiny.
Yeah. So it's another. It's these resort courses that just make you want to go back and play, and that's why. But if you go and you play a course like actually, I never played Pebble Beach. Sorry, just spit up a seed. I never played Pebble Beach, but I've had friends that played Pebble Beach. I had a friend that played Pebble Beach and shot 72, and then the next day he had the same tee time. He says the wind was blowing like 35 miles an hour, and he shot 102. Mm-hmm. Same course. Like how miserable is that? Like, you know how and in pros, everybody expects like look, Ricky Fowler's doing really good at the Rocket Mortgage, right?
Yeah, he was. Let me check to make sure where he is.
But you look at these courses, and literally you can play the best round of your life because the courses aren't that hard. But all of a sudden, the weather changes, or the wind changes, or there's humidity or there's no humidity. Because they actually say if you have more humidity on the golf course, you can actually hit the ball longer, which to me, I always thought that didn't make any sense because I always thought the air was thicker. But they say
First,
the what?
Ricky Fowler is first at the moment.
Yeah, he's in first place. I saw.
Yeah.
Dude, he's on. Dude, he. You know why, right?
No.
So he got a new putter. He got a new putter. A fucking putter. I'm sorry, I almost cursed. I almost fucking said fuck. I don't care anymore. Who gives a shit?
Shadow band.
I know, we don't care. But dude, he got a new putter. His grip is like I can't even put it. It's like, did you see the grip? It's like this long, and it's like super fat. Like it's like a sausage. Have you seen it?
No. Is it one of those ones where you have to put it on your chest?
No, it's like
No.
this short from putting it on your chest. But he's not that tall anyway. I don't know. I mean, Ricky Fowler, if he's 5'7", that's giving him a lot of credit. But I mean, and I'm not making fun of him. Ricky's my boy. I love Ricky. I do.
Ricky Fowler.
Everybody loves Ricky. Do you know the U.S. Open this past, like, what was it, 2 weeks ago? Number one U.S. Open watched of all time. You know why?
Ricky Fowler.
Ricky Fowler. Ricky Fowler was in the hunt, and Sunday, it sucked.
The only way it could have gotten more views is if Tiger Woods was up there. Only one.
And that's actually the last. That's so funny you said that. It is the last time. That's the last view. That's what the biggest views was when Tiger Woods was playing. Phil Mickelson won. All these guys, all these amazing players. Nobody got any. It's Tiger Woods, Ricky Fowler. Look it up. It's
not Jordan Spieth.
Nope. Nope.
Phil Mickelson. Not John Rahm.
Nope.
None of them. None of them.
And no offense to Jordan Spieth, but Jordan Spieth, they really pushed that Jordan Spieth on us. Mm-hmm. They really pushed that Texas.
And like, relatively speaking, he's like not even that good anymore.
Well, he never was.
Yeah, he's way better than any of you listening.
Oh, Shut up. No, I'm not kidding. I'm not taking anything away from him. He's a fucking. Oh, did I say fuck again? Fuck.
Dude, that's like 10 times now.
Jordan Spieth is
12 times.
Jordan Spieth is probably.
I said poopies.
Jordan Spieth is probably one of the best. Like, if I was Jordan Spieth, I would aim for the bunker. He is one of the best bunker players ever to play the game. He just has this knack of just really coming out. But Ricky Fowler's no different. Ricky Fowler's the type of guy that comes down to the wire and he can go the last 8 holes and birdie all 8 holes. Jordan Spieth, same thing. He's one of those guys that the only way they're going to win is when they have everything on it. Like now, like a Justin Thomas can go wire to wire. You know what I mean? Like he can play Thursday to Sunday and win the whole thing. John Rahm, same thing. Thursday to Sunday, win the whole thing. Brooks Koepka, same thing. You know, like there is not that many. That's why people love Jordan Spieth and Ricky Fowler, because they're electric. They come down to the wire. They're either make or break. You know what I mean? Like, but golf isn't like that. Golf is like literally one of those things where there's water on the right. So where do I want to bail out? You know what I mean? Like you can't. I can bomb it to the
perfectionist. Right? Perfect game. A perfectionist perfect game is golf.
Yeah, golf is hard. I mean, I don't care what. I mean, like, look, baseball. They say baseball is one of the hardest games because, and it's probably even harder than it ever has been because all these pitchers have different pitching.
Small ball, small bat.
Yeah, but if you take when's the last time you ever seen a guy that's a baseball player that's a good golfer? No. Like, okay, so let's talk about that stupid.
I see hockey players that are pretty good golfers all the time. I'm not gonna lie. when they do the celebrity golf. Is the guy that used to be Claude Giroux. He's pretty good at golf.
Yeah, Alex Ovechkin. He's
Mhm.
a scratch golfer. Like Stefan Curry or Stephen Curry. I don't know what that.
Steph Curry. Steph Curry.
Steph Curry. They did the match. Well, we were actually going to talk about it, but it was such bad ratings.
We didn't watch it.
I
So
think like 3 people watched it. It was terrible.
Steph Curry and Klay Thompson versus Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelsey. And we know what they were trying to do. They were trying to redo Peyton Manning versus Tom Brady from a while ago.
Yeah, but at least, but they had Phil Mickelson and a pro. They had no pros. It was
like,
terrible.
I think it was Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson.
Yes, it was. It was.
Yeah.
And Tom Brady actually
Tiger and Tom versus it was the GOATs versus like the runner-ups or something.
Yeah, exactly. And trust me, Phil Mickelson never has to ever say anything about his game. That guy he's a legend. I don't even know why he's still trying to beat out all these younger guys. Just go to the senior tour or the Champions Tour, and he doesn't want to do it. He does. I mean,
He's got that bag from Live.
Well, but dude, seriously, think about it. The money. Well, the money. It's money. That's it.
Money.
Back to golf. It's the money. It's the money. I mean, seriously. I mean, it's so hard. Like, if you have money, you'll have time, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can't have time without money, and it sucks. And I'm dealing with it now. I don't have any money.
You can't have money without time. Well,
I don't have money. I don't have time.
Sense, but
I don't have money. I don't have time.
But you can't have time with no money, and you can't have money but no time. They both don't work. You got to have both.
You got to have both, and it's a rich man sport, and it always will be, and it has nothing to do with anybody's ethnic ability or race or whatever. If you have the money, and you will have the time. That's it. It's it. It's and they're like, oh, it's a rich white man sport. No, it's not. It's just a rich person sport. If we really broke it down to Jack versus, we're gonna leave that. Make sure you guys follow. If you want to break it down to the best golfers, Jack Nicklaus versus Tiger Woods. Jack Nicklaus, they didn't change the courses for him. They changed the courses for Tiger Woods. I mean, people will probably be like, "Oh, that's racist." No, it's not racist. It's just that he was that good. He was phenomenal. He was just, iconic. I mean, I'm so happy in my lifetime that I got to see both of them. Like, you never got to see Jack Nicklaus play.
No.
You never got to see Arnold Palmer play. Arnold Palmer would will himself to win. And Arnold Palmer probably would have won more golf tournaments if it wasn't for Jack Nicklaus, because they would get paired and they would sit there and battle each other out. Mm-hmm. And they would both lose. Somebody else would win. That was the sad part. Like they wanted to beat each other so bad, and they became best friends. That's the craziest part. Like Tiger Woods, Tiger Woods was nobody's friend. There was no, maybe, God, I can't remember maybe the one guy was Tiger Woods' friend, but Tiger Woods had no friends. Like, he just wanted to win. He was there to put down a purpose in his life to make a change. And he did it. He absolutely did it. And it sucks because he'll never do it again, because it's over. I mean, he physically can't do it. And it saddens me, but it was a great time. It was a great time. And you got to at least watch Tiger Woods.
Yeah, I've seen a little bit of Tiger Woods.
I mean, even think about tennis. Like, who was the guy that was the tennis guy?
Tennis has had its golden age recently with Federer, Nadal, Murray, and Djokovic at the same time.
Yeah, but I grew up
arguably all 4 of them are like top 10 greatest tennis players of all time.
And they should all make it into the Hall of Fame. But I also grew up with Jimmy Connors, John McEnroe. These are the guys. Arthur Ashe. I even grew up with Arthur Ashe, and that was a big thing because he was, a black gentleman.
Not to mention Serena Williams too.
Yeah, he was a black gentleman that did not fit into the
white man's
game. Yeah, but everybody loved him. You know why? He didn't care. He was there to play. He was he was an amazing player.
There's a stadium named after him in New York City now.
Yeah.
Stadium is called New York City.
I loved. What was the other one? Chang was a great tennis player. I mean, that's the one thing I loved about tennis is they had a ton of diversity, which they don't really have much diversity right now.
They have a couple of Spaniards, but
it's not like it used to be. It was, even Pete Sampras. I mean, he was. Nobody can even return. Do you remember Pete Sampras?
I know who he is. I don't think
he was hitting like 120 mile an hour serves at the time.
Who's the old American guy?
Yeah,
Andy Roddick. I remember him.
Roddick, yeah,
he's probably the oldest guy. And the Bryan twins.
Yeah, the Bryan twins. Actually, Jack the Hammer Ham did a thing with them.
He did. What did he do with them?
They two-handed tennis racket. I know. We'll talk about that. We're gonna get him on, by the way. He'll be a guest.
We should. We got a whole list of people. We're getting way off topic now. We're probably gonna wrap it up here anyway.
The shortest part 3 is going to be our first guest, and then we're going to have Fairway Jesus on. We're going to have a lot of guys on, but yeah, we oh my God, we're 42 minutes. Jesus, yeah. I figured I would have been interrupted by now, but should we wrap it up?
A lot of running.
Yeah, you want to wrap it up?
Yeah, I'll wrap it up. Standard here. Brent and I are affiliate sponsors. We don't have a sponsor for the podcast yet, but it's coming. It's coming. We're not who is it? The guy who wrote Game of Thrones. I've ruined the joke now. But it was like, that final book is coming. It's coming. Don't worry about it. It's coming. George R.R. Martin. We're not George R.R. Martin. It is actually coming soon. It's coming soon.
And that's more my fault than anything else. So,
but we are affiliate sponsors. So if you could monetarily support us, you get something back in return. Like, we're not asking for donations here, but you do get something back in return if you go and click those links down below. What else is there?
And get a sandwich.
You can't monetarily support us. There are free ways to support us. Sharing this video with a friend, and then they share it with their friend. I mean, get the snowball going, guys and girls. We don't discriminate here. Like the video, subscribe, follow, any of that stuff. Leave a comment if you can. Chippopotamus, you can get that hat down there. You can get that hat in those links.
As they say in Boston, you get a hat on. All right, guys. I'm Brent from Get Back to Golf. My sidekick, my reliable, my
Colin
anchor
from Slam Master Golf, and Get Back to Golf. Brent here has a bunch of other channels that you should be checking out.
Oh,
you like
God.
Old retro games?
Oh,
check out Extended Play Arcade. You like hockey? Go check out Upper Corner Hockey.
Oh my God! Oh,
all the other ones. There's a million other ones.
We've been. If it wasn't for Colin from Slam Master Golf, he's literally revived me to get myself back into doing retro gaming and all the other stuff. He's actually got just. If we don't have this podcast, make sure you guys drop a. Oh, I almost dropped another fuck. God damn it, I said it again. If you listen this far, drop him a fucking happy birthday because his birthday's coming up, the 5th,
Thank
right?
you.
Yeah. What do you? How
It
old are
is.
you gonna be?
It is the 5th. I'm gonna be 23.
23. Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah,
I've known you for 23 of your lives. I mean, that's just.
23 years.
I mean, oh man. I mean, I don't want to go. I don't want to go creepy, but as I was, I remember changing your fucking diaper, bro.
Yeah.
and you didn't want that either, so that's all good. But I'm so.
I mean, if you've seen my manly parts, you need to drop a like.
Oh no,
You need
I looked away.
to call me.
I never saw your manly parts. I just was like, all right, dude, is it on? And you're like, woo! And there's the diaper still in my hand.
Yeah.
I think I only did it.
That's it from the Get Back to Golf podcast. I'm
Oh,
Colin
man.
from
Nobody's
Master
watching.
Golf,
Nobody's watching this long anyway.
and this is Brent
Anyway,
from Get Back to Golf.
what is it? Happy 23?
Yeah, 23rd.
23. Wow, that's
Wow.
awesome. All right, bro. We're gonna say peace.
Peace out.